This is the single most accurate predictor of your body's recovery, yet most people ignore it until they burn out. Heart rate variability, or HRV, acts as a direct line to your nervous system by signaling illness or fatigue days before you actually feel symptoms. A standard heart rate simply tells you how fast your heart is beating, but HRV reveals something far more important regarding how well you are surviving your environment. Understanding this number separates those who guess at their health from those who control it. Most people assume a healthy heart beats with the steady rhythm of a metronome, but that is actually a sign of stress. A healthy heart behaves more like a jazz drummer by speeding up slightly when you inhale and slowing down when you exhale. This variation measures the millisecond differences between beats to prove your autonomic nervous system is balanced. You have two main gears here, known as the sympathetic system, which acts as the gas pedal for danger or focus, and the parasympathetic system, which acts as the brake for rest and digestion. High variability means your brakes are working perfectly, so you can switch gears instantly. But low variability means the pedal is stuck to the floor. A raw HRV score means nothing without context, and comparing your number to a friend's is useless. Genetics determine your baseline, so a score of 40 milliseconds might be low for an athlete, but impressive for someone else. Age is the other major factor, since current data confirms that average HRV drops naturally as we get older, often falling from 80 milliseconds in our 20s to below 30 by our 60s. The goal is not to hit a specific global number, but to beat your own baseline. If your average is usually 60 and it suddenly drops to 35, your body is screaming that it is under attack from a virus, work stress, or poor recovery. 3 specific habits will tank your HRV faster than anything else, and alcohol sits at the top of that list. Even a single drink can suppress your parasympathetic response for days, which proves that moderate drinking still demands a physiological tax. Late meals are the second offender because eating within 3 hours of bed makes your body prioritize digestion over repair. This keeps your heart rate elevated and your variability low all night. Chronic low-grade stress also acts like a background app draining your battery. If you see a consistent downward trend over weeks, it rarely means you are overtraining, but usually means your lifestyle is outpacing your recovery. You can actively train your HRV like a muscle using a method that requires zero equipment called resonance frequency breathing. By slowing your breath to exactly 6 breaths per minute, by inhaling for 5 seconds and exhaling for 5, you synchronize your heart rate with your respiration. Doing this for just 10 minutes a day sends a strong safety signal to your brain and forces the parasympathetic system to engage. Prioritizing Zone 2 cardiovascular exercise builds a more efficient heart, and maintaining a strict sleep schedule stabilizes your circadian rhythm. These aren't quick fixes, but rather long-term investments in your biological strength. Accuracy depends entirely on timing, so measuring HRV in the middle of the day is largely pointless because fleeting emotions or physical movement create too much noise. The only reading that matters is your morning baseline, taken immediately after waking up and before you check your phone or drink coffee. Chest straps remain the gold standard for precision, but modern wearables like the Oura Ring or Whoop have become accurate enough for daily trending. The best approach is to look at the 7-day rolling average, rather than stressing over a single bad night. One low score is a fluke, but a declining week is a warning. Heart rate variability transforms vague feelings of fatigue into concrete data, giving you permission to rest when you need it and push when you are ready. It provides objective feedback for your lifestyle choices. Listening to these signals, rather than fighting them, helps you build a body that doesn't just survive stress, but adapts to it. If you want to learn more about the biomarkers that control your performance, subscribe for the next breakdown.